The article I chose for my PR research video was The Best Practices for Harnessing Social Media Virality Without Being Cringe by Jenna Gierney. And it says on the article that it was posted 2 weeks ago, so if you were consider that with today's date, it was posted on October 9th. So, the article discusses how not to appear cringe when you're posting for a business on a social media platform or having a social media presence if you're doing public relations for a business as a whole. So the first question is, why was it interesting to you? I think that there can be a lot of ways that if you post for a business, and I find a lot of things that businesses post can be kind of cringy, and I'm the type of person that I get secondhand embarrassment really easily. But I've also worked and helped with social media presentation for a lot of coffee shops that I worked with. And so I was like, I want to make sure, I wanted to research it personally because I wanted to make sure that if I was going to judge content that's already been posted by businesses, I didn't want to be doing the same thing. And so I thought it was an interesting thing to look at. The second question was how it connects with the related chapter from class. So, it was under the title in the book, How Can a Small Brand Use Social Media to Grow, on page 186, that it talks about a lady named Pepper. And she had started a small business that was booming, and she didn't think that she needed any sort of public relations social media presence. And so she didn't realize until she hired somebody how much of a presence that it had made. But one thing that she said in specific that really related with what a lot of the article had said was she said Pepper learned about the value of social media to brand yourself and attract the clients she wanted and weed out the others. And that related back to a lot of what the article talked about was you can't just post to post, and you can't just post to go viral too. You have to be very picky on what you post, because if you're just gonna try and follow every trend and you end up, if you don't have a specific way you're reaching your target market, you might even offend your target market, but you're just trying to go viral. And your video might go viral, but it might attract the wrong audience. And I honestly thought that was really, really interesting. It wasn't, your goal is not just to go viral, but your goal is to make sure that you reach your target market. So it may not look like your numbers are doing the best if you post sometimes, but if the right people are seeing it, it doesn't really matter, as long as you're affecting the people who are going to actually invest in your business. And that was something that really connected with that section of the book, with the how a small brand can use social media, is because she realized that when she had somebody who was genuinely posting good things and catering towards the right people, it was the most profitable. And then the last question was how your knowledge was furthered. And I think honestly with the last topic, when I was working for a small business and helping them out occasionally with their social media, I would just kind of post and we would do funny videos and trends, but a lot of the people in that area were a lot of moms, and I think with me and my little sister at the time posting funny videos, I don't think that really attracted the people who really came to the coffee shop. And we may have gotten some videos that were really popular, but it really didn't affect the business that much. So in the end, was it really worth it? Overall, that seemed really interesting to me, and I kind of was like, oh man, I didn't even think about that. So yeah, it was a really interesting article, and I enjoyed reading about it.